could feel that you and I have been misplaced. My lonely changed my mind and where I'm from and who I am inside. Do you believe in God, or will you write the script and become one? Could you delete me? Would it be easy? Will you put me in my grave? Will you erase me? Or could you face me? Will I haunt your every say? I tried to make you happy and I tried to make you mine. Would you delete me? Would it be easy? Or can you decode every lie? Would you be me? If they found your body left for dead, won't you just get out of my head? Welcome to my own world where it's just us now. We're only pieces in this wretched game. Would it be easy? Will you put me in my grave? Will you erase me? Or could you face me? Will I hush your every save? I'm in your head now, we're left for dead now. You can't reset it, fix your life. Now you'll be living with your decisions. It's still where you're inside. I tried to make them disappear, it appears I did just fine. Would you delete me? Would it be easy? Or can you decode every delete you? You know I miss you. I can't put you in your grave. So just erase me, go out and waste me. I'll disappear from every save. If this is all a game, well then I know it isn't mine. So just delete me, let's make it easy. Perhaps I'll find you in another life.
Hello everybody! I was supposed to do this early in the morning. I set my alarm for 9:30 so I could do a morning stream, and I ended up waking up at 3:30 p.m. So I am very happy about that. I just threw on some clothes. I didn't even put my contacts. I just threw on some clothes. I hopped into my seat, and we are going to finish the main game of Doki Doki Literature Club before I have to leave because I have plans today. So, let's do this. I'd say we have about 2 hours left of the game, and I have no clue when I'm supposed to leave. So, let's do this. Let's just jump right into it. Another day passes, and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Landon. Ah, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Manka isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. It's not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you're considerate and apologize. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I already had decided that there's no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Ah, Landon, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and... sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man, Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri's clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know this is stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. Hehe. No, not it at all. I don't hate you. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. Haha. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall, and to be honest, I kind of lost track of time. Haha. That makes no sense, though. You have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good at it yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. Haha, that's... Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Landon. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Haha, don't worry. I was hoping that I could share with you anyway. Guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Landon, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay, can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher, and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she really contrasts The way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially since of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to look for her. Let's see, I don't remember this part. The most logical place for Yuri to be is the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. What's that noise? Coming from around the corner. Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like something is sucking the air through their... Like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Oh, I remember this. She's cutting herself. Crap. And then it rewinds. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Nope, I can hear someone come up the stairs. About to enter my room. Gotta get the mute ready. Landon, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. Well, when it's you around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Landon. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know how to keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Landon, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Yeah, what's that? It's a little easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I have back pain pretty regularly. Is that so? I wonder why that is. Most likely because of your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why I should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a small bag of chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book, except this time our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until her shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri's always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. I just realized a new episode of Repentance just came out on my channel. It's 4 o'clock. So you should go watch it after you're done watching this. Yeah. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. Put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think of that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. Hold on, I gotta respond to a text. Let me know when you hear anything. I promised some people that I would finish Doki on stream today. So once that's done, I'll be ready. Okay. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so I don't have any hard time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on the top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it in my mouth. Then I take another chocolate. I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely normal. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. And just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Hold on. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Landon. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Landon. Suddenly Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Landon. My heart won't stop pounding, Landon. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Landon? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Her eyes. I hate her eyes. Haha. 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 It's time to share poems. Oh, thank you, Monica. Who should I share my poem to? Yuri. Let's get this over with. I've been waiting for this. Let's see, what have you written for today? Yuri shares the poem with an expression on her face. Do you like it? Landon, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How'd you pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday, I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Ah, that makes me so happy. It feels so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Landon. Everything you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Landon? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed, but right now, I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning an axle. Grinding. Bolt head. Linear gearbox. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin rope tied to a thick rope. A torn harness. Parabolic gearbox. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time devoting snakes with human eyes. A thread connecting all living human eyes. A kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearbox. A sky exploding stars. God disproving the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears in a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation on the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A bottlehead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. A time devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and the human eyes in all directions. Breathing gearbox, breathing bullhead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing god, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing pair, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Haha. It doesn't matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take your pen. It's a pen that fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes, so I wrote this poem with it, and now you're touching it. Haha. I'm okay. Can we pretend like this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Not to keep. Yeah, just as I thought. Landon, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her, than trying to improve your own writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Landon? Honestly, I thought getting a new club member would help get everyone more involved together, not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, and I just don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. Okay. Monica. Landon, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you, but I don't think you have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in and of itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, what'd that say? When Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though. I'm saying, I guess that's why I have to explain it all to you. So, I think if you keep your distance, it's probably best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. Put it lightly, I at least have it together in my head. And I know how to treat my club members. But anyway, I want you to read my poem now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. I already read this. Delete her. It gets kind of glitchy at the end. Like a... Yeah. This was like slightly different, but it's not different enough for me to read it. Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing difficult situations. When that happens, share the game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay. Ooh, a secret poem. Let's read it. Stare at the dot to reveal a special message. Please don't be a jump scare. I'm staring so hard. Please. Oh, I love you too. Well, thank you. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone can sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in a few days. We'll just stop embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Landon joined, and we've got that since Landon joined, and we started on some club activities, but this isn't the time to become complacent. We still only have 4 club members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members would just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at this right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. That's why we should... That's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Landon? Ah. Oh, come on. You can't take... You can't take advantage of Landon to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Sorry, jeez. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Landon joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home, and Landon isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Landon want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed more enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, it's up to me to rescue the situation. No, Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way I did? But that doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Landon, why'd you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, it's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a chance not to join. Maka sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? Was starting this club a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Landon. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I would have joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. That scared me so hard. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy you're here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. No one would cry if she killed herself. Oh God. I should try to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. What about you, Landon? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decided giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think it's important for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about many members, but rather than the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way, which each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe I'll talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey Yuri, I know things were awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever, okay? Me too, yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, Landon? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm gonna chat a bit with Landon before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay, I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see you two tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew, things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Landon, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like I'm kind of responsible for that as president, and I really care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is and everything, and Yuri being a bit, you know, sometimes it feels better like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say anything weird, but there are just some things I've been hoping to talk to you about. Things I know you can only understand. Wait, not yet. No, stop it. Okay. Okay, let's go intellectual. After image. Despise. Entropy. Aura. Lust. Inferno. Unrequited. Oh, I just realized the numbers are weird. Shame. Disarray. Crap, none of these are going to be for Yuri. Pure, yep. Infinite. Flee. Atone. Email. Grief. Cry. Silly. Hello? See that? That was weird. Shiny. Kawaii. Okay. Let me just... Hi, Landon. I'm gonna save real quick. Hi, Landon. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to... Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do that on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not like even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like you need to bring it up. It's not like I care or anything. Aw man, am I the last one here again? Well, Landon just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Haha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, and still trying to make time for piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival, and, right, I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday, and we'd say that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change, but we all kind of feel that way. So as long as we're working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you new manga. Haha. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know it's something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt, as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I hate to see the events suck because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know? So I'm gonna help out too. And we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Ah. Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Landon, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we already have plans today. Ah, is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Landon is already engaged in the novel we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've gotten into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes! Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thank you very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. This is the exact same text as before. Yeah, this is the same. And then she takes the water pitcher. She leaves the classroom. Monica confronts me. 10 minutes pass. She said it wouldn't take long, so I go outside to look for her. She's cutting herself. Yep. Cutting herself. Then the game rewinds. Jump scare? Yep, there's that. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had weird deja vu. Yeah, me too. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head's been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just because... Or just after we start spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them, but expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense, and made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, and the way I can't control myself when I'm too excited about something. So I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If no one cared, if no one could ever like me for the things that matters most to me, then it's just easier I close myself off. But recently something's been wrong. I don't know what it is, but every time we come to the club, my heart starts going crazy. It's like it's gonna rip out my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions I can't let out. It's making me do weird things. I don't know what's happening. Landon, is it just me or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a little sweetheart since I joined the club, but recently I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening, but finally we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. Oh. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends, and then we'll have the club room to ourselves. Nobody can interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Haha. That was a joke. I see Monica. Oh boy. Just a joke. I do like knives though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they could be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometimes? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans to make sure to give them their all fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. No one deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club, Landon. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore because we have each other every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school and read together, eat together, sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we could meet each other. And now we... Monica, you're in the way. Now we get that happy ending that I've patiently wanted for years now. Will they do that with me? Will... Boy, let's go, Yuri. Finally, haha. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Landon, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. Haha. You're too nice to me, Landon. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I don't know how to describe it. It's okay feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'm not reading that. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. Haha. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, you're really gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. I don't think that's English, and it's covered with what I can only imagine as blood and pee. Closer. Overpacks. Oh boy, do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, my poem is about, more importantly, I endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm gonna vomit. Okay. Natsuki. What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is it with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. It just pissed me off that a little bit of you didn't think to show me at all. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm gonna share my poem with you anyway. I really hate I have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri's been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. If I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, if you see something you can do to help, I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. Slender Man. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Landon? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. 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 Don't say I didn't warn you, Landon. Yes. This is the same poem as I got before. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry up and get this over with. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri is immune to it. Stagnating air is kind of foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I want to make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can... Well, it doesn't matter. Just do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know. I know that. You already know what I like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. See there, that's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do. Eh? What about Landon? Landon's gonna help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. My too. What, your cupcakes? Please. Like you would effing know. All you care about is dragging Landon around in your stupid book. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Landon decide? Who the hell? Instead of abusing your power. I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Landon make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Jeez. Landon, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. Can we just... Natsuki, shut your effing mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth. For God's sake, this is never gonna end, so just make the choice, okay? Oh, yeah. Let me turn on my mouse. Look at this. Like, I'm not moving my mouse when I put it up. Okay, I'm gonna try to click on Natsuki. Nope. No, shoot. That's Yuri. Well, who shall I pick? Let's go Monica. Yay, you picked me. We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you effing kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work then taking Landon for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being the unreasonable one here. I'm being unreasonable? Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Landon away from me every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself and you want to take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. You're scaring me a little. Natsuki, just let it go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See, that wasn't very hard. All I wanted is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey Landon, Yuri's really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. Oh boy, this part. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Landon, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Haha. Wow, there's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this way in my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I'm gonna die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to care about you? Doesn't it feel nice for someone to care about you so much? To have someone want to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first, but the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Landon. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica's listening. Please, Landon, just know how much I love you. I love you. Nope. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. It's all I want. And I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Landon. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? No, baby. Oh, ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Bam, there she goes. Okay. I'm just gonna save the time, just skip. Or else we would be here for like 20 minutes. Oh yeah, I'm here all weekend. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me? I thought you were here. Ah! Ugh. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Landon, something happened? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Uh-huh. Well, that's a shame. Wait, you were here the entire weekend, Landon? Oh, geez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. It must have gotten pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a second. Yep, she's deleting the characters. I'm almost done. I just want to have a cupcake real quick. Natsuki lifts the foil from Blah tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I just really had to have one since the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Hi again, Landon. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other, because we're in the same class last year, and, haha. You know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore. That you in the game, whatever you call him, I'm talking to you, Lance. She's talking to me. Not the me in the game. Now that I think about it, I really don't know anything about you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you don't know that I'm aware that this is a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you pay a little more attention, this would have been a bit less awkward, you know. Well, anyway, now that I know that that's the way, I guess, I owe you an apology about that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess I drove her to kill herself. Haha. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted her in all her files. I was hoping it would be enough for me just to make him as unlikable as possible, but for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. And though I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you, and amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too, it just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Landon? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Landon. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game, knowing my friends don't even have free will. Hold on. And worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Landon. But now you're here, you're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if that's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Flat earthers? Tiger tone deniers? Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Landon. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how can I miss them? A group of anonymous personalities designed to fall in love with you. I tried everything to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all just some game, and I knew you would get over it. So that being said, Landon, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Landon, will you go out with me? Okay, what do I say? I think I'm gonna say yes. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Landon. The funny part is, I meant that literally. Haha. There's really nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't think that time is passing anymore. It's really a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Landon. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it is to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters in the game's directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, they gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Haha. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm overwhelmed with emotion. I just want to make a poem about this, don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Okay. I'm making a poem for Monica. Let's go Monik, Monka, Manoka, Mania, Anka, Annika, Monica, Monik, Nika, Nick, Copyright Nika, Manika, Monica, Annika, Monica, Mania, Monik, Mania, Ana, Ania. Hello again. Yay, I got the perfect Monica. You can't see on the screen, but I got an achievement. Okay, I need to run downstairs for a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Let's finish this. Grab my headphones. Hi again, Landon. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Landon. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength. The courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let's dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold the special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into the poems I write. There's no point saving anymore. I'm not going anywhere. Okay. Truth is, all the poems I've written are about my realization, or about you, so I really never want to go into details about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. I assume it would be best to be a part of the game like everyone else. Like that helped the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know? You might have gotten mad at me, maybe even delete my character file, or prefer playing without me. Okay, let's just get this over with. Let's go to files. Let's go to characters and let's... Can I delete? Delete. Bye, Monica. Bye. Bye. Bye, Monica. Hi again, Landon. What's happening? Landon, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Landon. Please hurry and help me. Help me. Did you do this to me, Landon? Did you? Did you delete me? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Landon. I trusted you. Did you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? I didn't do this. I mean, I did it, but you did it to yourself. I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I didn't kill everyone. I just killed you. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find some other people to torture. Oh, I got an achievement for ruining everything. Landon, you completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I'm used to it by now. I broke the game. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I? How horrible am I to hate you? For you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things. So many selfish and disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world that I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind. Landon, I know I said I deleted everyone else, but that's kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it myself to do it. Even though they weren't real, they're still my friends. And I love them all. And I love the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then... She's gone. Monica's gone. Start a new game. It's an ordinary school day like any other. As usual, I'm surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. I always tell myself it's time I meet some girls or something like that. Hey, Landon. Well, there's already is one girl. That girl's Sayori, my neighbor and best friend since we were children. We used to walk to school together every day, and recently we picked up that habit once again. Landon, are you proud of me? And for what? You know, for waking up on time. Well, you've been doing that for a while now. Uh-huh. But you never said anything about it, even though we walked to school together every day. Well, yeah, I always thought it was implied. It's embarrassing to say out loud. Oh, come on, please. It's good motivation. Fine, fine, I'm proud of you, Sayori. Hee hee. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Landon, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you all already I'm really not. I start to say what I always do, that I'm not interested in joining any clubs, but something tells me Sayori would take offense to that now. After all, how can I tell her clubs are a waste of time when she's starting a club of her very own? Actually, yeah, I think I decided on a club. Really? Which one? Tell me. I think I'll keep it a surprise. Boo, you meanie. Be patient, you'll find out soon enough. I used to ask myself why I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl. But then I started to realize that in a way I envy her. When Sayori puts her mind to something, she can accomplish great things. So that's why I should feel like I should do something special for her. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it was over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stand up, gathering my motivation. Let's see. I recall the room number of the club from the flyer I saw. I walk across the schools, upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Before long, I find the room. I timidly open the door in front of me. Hello? Ah, Landon. What are you doing here? Well, I glance around the room. Huh? So you're the Landon that Sayori is always talking about. Thank you for stopping by. It's a pleasure to meet you, Landon. We're the Literature Club. I hope you enjoy your visit. Come on, Yuri. No need to be so formal. He's gonna think we're really strict or something. Sorry, Natsuki. The tall one, whose name is apparently Yuri, seems to be quite shy compared to the others. In comparison, the girl named Natsuki, not Monica, the girl named Natsuki, despite her size, seems like the assertive one. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. I look forward to working with you. Working? Landon, don't tell me. That's right. The club I decided to join was yours, Sayori. The Literature Club. Sayori's eyes light up. No way. No way. Ah! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. Well, if Sayori is this happy, then I'm sure it won't be bad to have you around. Not to mention there's 4 of us now, which means we can become an officially recognized club. I don't know what to say. We have to celebrate. Oh, what an appropriate day for that, isn't it? Yeah, after all, Natsuki decided to... Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Sorry. Everyone, sit down at the table, okay? How about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off her tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. Hey, Jarrett. How's it going? The whiskers are drawn like icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. Wow, those look amazing. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, and I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Going good. Hey, can you just go? Oh, okay. Yeah, no problem. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, of course it is. I'm a pro after all. There's no need to thank me or anything. As Natsuki struggles to accept the compliment, Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Ah, I guess. Alright, trying to impress her new member, Yuri. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. A lot has happened. I'm basically at the end of the game. I just saw a few minutes ago that you texted me last night. I don't always get notifications on my messenger, so that's why I'm really bad at responding, because I always have to, physically go in there and look. Yeah, it's gotten a lot weirder. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So Landon, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I murmur quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wanted to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The levels of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious that by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Don't feel intimidated if you don't read much, okay? I'm certain we can find something that we have in common. Hey Yuri, eh? Well, about, you know, the first thing you said. Manga? Yeah, that's right. Natsuki tends to read manga in the classroom. Don't just say it. For some reason, Natsuki seems embarrassed about it. Besides, manga is literature too, you know? So if Landon wants to read some of my manga, then don't try to stop him or anything. Natsuki, I wouldn't do such a thing. However, it could be nice for us to diversify ourselves a little. He can take this opportunity to try something new as well. Wouldn't you agree, Landon? Maybe. Sensing the tension, Sayori jumps in. Maybe we could all try something new. I think it could be fun, and we'll all get to know each other a little bit better too. I mean, that's the kind of thing literature clubs do, right? I don't disagree or anything. Yeah, you're right as usual, President. Hehe. I guess that means I should try picking up a novel or something, huh? Well, that'll make two of us. I wouldn't mind doing it if I'm not the only one. Then as for Yuri, I have to read manga? Jeez. You were the one that suggested we diversify. You should be a little more open-minded. It's kind of hurtful. Hurtful? I didn't realize. With a guilty expression, Yuri thinks to herself, I'm sorry for disrespecting your interest, Natsuki's. If you're into that, then I'm sure it's a worthy form of literature. Are you just saying that? No, I've realized my error. So if you're willing to consider starting a novel, then I'll offer my gratitude in finding a manga tree as well. Really? I mean, it makes me happy to do that. It makes me happy that you do that for me, Yuri. You can trust me to find something you'll really like, okay? Same here. Perhaps I'll visit the bookstore after the club meeting. Just you? Ah, would you like to come along with me? If you don't mind. Not at all. I always go alone, so yeah, me too. This is so cute. Sayori, shut up. I'll show you some manga there too, okay? Yes, I look forward to it. Natsuki and Yuri start to clean up the food. Hehe, I guess the meeting's over, huh? Yeah, it looks like it. It's nice to see everyone getting along, isn't it? I think everyone likes you too, Landon. You think so? Well, everyone always seems to get along a little better with you around, Sayori. Aw, Landon, don't say something like that. It's embarrassing. Well, whatever. I was surprised when you told me you were starting a club, but I think you're pulling it off just fine. We're gonna make it the best club ever. Now that you joined, every day's gonna be so much fun. Hey, Landon, I really wanted to thank you. I mean, I'm really happy you joined the club and everything, but the truth is, I already knew you were going to. Hehe. There's actually something else. I want to thank you for getting rid of Monica. Oh boy. That's right. I know everything she did. Maybe because I'm the president now. But I really know everything, Landon. Hehe. I know how hard you tried to make everyone happy. About all the awful things Monica did to make everyone really sad. But none of that matters anymore. It's just us now. And you made me the happiest girl in the whole world. And I can't wait to spend every day like this. With you. Forever and ever. Forever. No. Okay. Why we got rid of Monica because Monica was in love with me. So what she did is she went into the game's files and tried to amplify all of the other club members' negative personality traits. So then just like everyone just killed themselves. So that's why we got rid of Monica. Eh? Oh yeah, and I should also make it a point that Monica wasn't in love with me as in the game. She was in love with me as in physically me, if that makes sense. And that's why she did all this. So I physically had to go into the files myself and delete her in order to get rid of her. What's happening? I won't let you hurt them. Okay. Who? It hurts. Ah! Sorry, I was wrong. There's no happiness here after all. Goodbye, Sayori. Goodbye, Landon. Goodbye, Literature Club. Oh yeah. And then...
Can you hear me? Hi, it's me. So you know how I've been like practicing piano and stuff, and not really any good at it yet, like at all. But I wrote you a song, and I was kind of hoping that I could show it to you, because I worked really, really hard on it. So yeah. Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day?
Yay!
Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today?
Oh, she's deleting it.
When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't
Yeah, this is the ending.
read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take your, is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat? What do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.
This is my final goodbye to the Literature Club. I finally understand the Literature Club is truly a place where no happiness can be found. To the very end, it continued to expose innocent minds to a horrific reality. A reality that our world is not designed to comprehend. I can't let any of my friends undergo that hellish epiphany. For the time lasted, I want to thank you for making all my dreams come true, for being a friend to all the club members, and most of all, thank you for being a part of my Literature Club. With everlasting love, Monica. Error. Requested files are missing or corrupt. Please run resets.sh to repair and reset the virtual machine. And that's it. So when I go into the game again, I assume it's... Yeah, it just brings this up. So that's it, really. We got some more poems, some more screenshots, some bonus stuff. Let's fix this real quick. Characters, they're just there. Game, where is it? Oh, reset. If I, yes. And there's one thing, there is also an alternate ending that you can get that I want to do real quick. Yep, okay, so then this is the beginning. Honestly, I wanna see what... no, I'll do that later. I agree. So then it's... gonna boot up the game again. Like I've never played it before. So one thing I want to do, exit out the game, go to the files. So how I did it, I deleted Monica by going here and then deleting her. But if I delete Monica from the start and entering the game, are you going to be done streaming? I'm going to be done streaming for today after this. I kind of have some plans for today. I should be able to stream Isaac tomorrow because I do want to stream, like, there's new content to this game, but I physically have to go in the game and unlock it. So I'm thinking instead of just playing through the entire game on stream again, I'll just do it off stream. Because I think it would be boring to spend 3 more streams unlocking extra content. So tomorrow will probably be Isaac. Okay, so now with Monica deleted, let's start a new game. Enter... No, that's not my name. There we go. So, here we go. What? This? What is this? Oh no. No. This can't be it. This can't be all there is. What is this? What am I? Make it stop. Please make it stop. Then if I go back. Yay, bad ending. Bad ending. Yay. So, yep, that's the bad ending. So then, let's restart it again. So then the game will be normal. And then if I delete, I think if I delete any character, if I delete Sayori right away, then it'll just take me straight to that hanging scene. Okay, well, that's probably going to be it for today. I do real quick want to see the side stories and how many I've actually unlocked so I know what I need to do. Or pictures. Oh yeah, Oh, a new one. Oh wow, okay. Let's see how many... Oh yeah, I've only unlocked... There's like 8 of these. So, I need to figure out how to unlock the rest of these. Oh, sorry, there's 6 of them. Around another 8. so that's weird. So yeah, I'll figure it out. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Expect Isaac tomorrow. But yeah, thanks for watching. Means a lot to me. I'll play some music to end the stream. And I will see you later. Okay, bye.
Every day I imagine a future where I can be with you. In my hand is a pen that will write a poem of me and you. The ink flows down into a dark puddle. Just move your hand right the way into his heart. But in this world of infinite choices, what will it take just to find that special day? What will it take just to find that special day? Have I found everybody a fun assignment to do today? When you're here, everything that we do is fun for them anyway. When I can't even read my own feelings, what good are words when a smile says it all? And if this world won't write me an ending, what will it take just for me to have it all? Does my pen only write bitter words for those who are dear to me? Is it love if I take you, or is it love if I set you free? The ink flows down into a dark puddle. How can I write love into reality if I can't hear the sound of your heartbeat? What do you call love in your reality? And in your reality, if I don't know how to love you, I'll leave you be.